One mistake we see private equity executives making is not an efficient enough interview process. So here, I want to give you the recommendation of the process that I think that you should follow as a private equity investor interviewing executives for your portfolio company. The first thing I do is a phone interview, an initial discussion. This vets them with regards to experience, confirms with what's already in their resume, and secondly looks at the cultural aspect. Are they asking you the right questions? Are they communicating in the right manner that you expect for somebody in your portfolio and somebody that will fit the culture of your private equity firm or portfolio company? Second process is to invite them onto a Zoom meeting. Usually have somebody else involved in this process so that you can then vet them face-to-face without the extra expense and time of having them come to you on an actual face-to-face meeting. Do it via Zoom and go through usual checkpoints and interview questions. Number 3, I recommend a level of testing process. I don't recommend any particular firms for this because it's down to what you've used internally, but if you do your testing and you utilize that on a personality basis or a skill set basis, do it now. Next up is a face-to-face. This is your portfolio company. Do a site tour, factory tour, introduce them to the leadership team and allow them to have conversations and questions with the other people in the company. As well, of course, the people in the private equity firm and going through your due diligence process as we recommend in other interviews with regards to how and what questions to ask. And then lastly is the final interview and going through any presentations, any first 90 days information and making sure you're vetting everything. This is basically looking at which candidate, hopefully one of 3 that you've got to final or 2, that's going to make the quickest and most effective start in your business. And what I would suggest as well is when you go to the face-to-face meeting that you are having discussions with regards to compensation and don't miss out on that point. Too many firms get to the end, ignore compensation and it becomes a sticking point. Communicate that and understand that all the way through the process, but certainly when you become face-to-face. Should you need support with your private equity professional hiring or portfolio executives, please do reach out to us at Raw Selection. And of course, if you're watching this thinking, I'm looking for a new opportunity, reach out to us too.